Buongiorno, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to do a full review of the new L'Interdit Rouge from Givenchy. This is the new flanker of L'Interdit Eau de Parfum that was released in 2018 and is a new formulation of a very classic fragrance that used to be worn by Audrey Hepburn. So it's like a modern version of that old fragrance, and people who smell both of them say that it has almost no similarities, so it's like a brand new fragrance. Anyway, afterwards they launched the Eau de Toilette, and then last year they came out with the Intense version, and this year they came out with the Rouge edition. And let me start by saying that this is my absolute favorite L'Interdit, and actually is the best release in my opinion of 2021 till now. So if you want to know everything about L'Interdit Rouge, how it smells, how it performs, similarities between this one and other fragrances, and how much similarities is there between this one and the other flankers of L'Interdit, and if you have one of L'Interdit, do you also need this one in your collection? I will answer all your questions in this video, so please keep on watching. But before we start, if you are new to my channel, hi, welcome. My name is Noura, and on this channel I mostly talk about fragrances. So if you are a fragrance lover, then definitely subscribe and also hit the notification bell so you will get notified when I upload a new video. Also follow me on Instagram, where I post some exclusive content that I don't do here on YouTube. And without further ado, let's start. So L'Interdit Rouge was released only like a week ago here in Italy, and as soon as I found it available, I immediately bought it. Because I mean, look at the bottle. The bottle to me is just stunning. The color, everything about this bottle I absolutely adore. I also looked up the notes, and I thought this might be the one for me. So I don't own any of L'Interdit, but I smell them all. I have decants and samples of all of them, so I did compare them on my skin. I tested this fragrance out for quite some time. I also tested it in a little bit of different weather and different environments, so I think I have a total idea how this fragrance performs and how it smells. So let's start by reading the notes. So you have in the top notes blood orange, ginger, and in the mid you have tuberose, jasmine, and pimento leaf. Base notes you have patchouli, sandalwood, and vetiver. And let me start by telling you, I smell more notes in this fragrance than the declared one. So let's start by the opening. And the opening is my favorite part of this fragrance. Oh, is this beautiful. The opening, like the first time I sprayed it, I was immediately in love. This was first love at first sniff for me. So to me, the opening is like the original DNA of L'Interdit minus the orange blossom. So the white floral, I get the tuberose and jasmine, especially the jasmine in the opening in this one. I also get the beautiful orange blossom that I absolutely adore in fragrances. And also a spiciness. I guess it's from the pimento leaf. I'm not sure because I don't know how pimento leaf smells like. But if it's what I'm smelling here, then I absolutely adore it. This is one of the fragrances that takes you a little bit on a journey. So on me, this fragrance has 4 different stages. So the opening, as I said, it's quite fresh. You get the orange blossom, you get the spiciness. It's really beautiful. When it dries down just a little bit, I really get what I think is the pimento leaf, because it's a note that I am not familiar with, that has just a slight green note in it. Yeah, I guess it's the pimento. I also start to get the tuberose that starts to really shine. Then, like after 5 minutes or something, I start to get notes that are not present in at least the declared notes on Fragrantica. So to me, I get a little bit of cherry. Yeah, I get a little bit of a cherry note, a little bit sweet cherry in the sense it's not like the fruit, but more like a cherry that is used in a dessert. So a little bit sweet, tiny bit boozy, just a tiny bit. It's not like it's a boozy fragrance, not at all. And the tuberose remains, and in this phase somehow it reminded me a lot of another fragrance, and I'm talking about Kenzo L'Elixir. So I immediately tested these two together, like side by side. So when I tested these two side by side on paper, I didn't get that similarities, but on my skin they are very similar. So to me, Kenzo Elixir on my skin, compared with this one, has a touch of soapiness, has, of course, the powderiness is much more amped up here. And also L'Interdit has slight powderiness, but definitely L'Interdit is more on the white floral side than Kenzo L'Elixir. But to me, they are extremely similar, at least on my skin. So if you have Kenzo Elixir in your collection and you love it, I don't think that you need L'Interdit Rouge. But I definitely prefer L'Interdit Rouge because it has a slight spiciness and freshness, and also more floral that Kenzo Elixir doesn't have. So I definitely prefer L'Interdit Rouge. Now, when it comes to the final dry down of this fragrance, again, I am totally in love with this fragrance. So again, I smell a note that is not listed, so I smell actually vanilla. Yeah, to me, yeah, I get vanilla in the dry down along with the tuberose, but it's not very predominant like in the mid dry down. A little bit of a woody touch, and again, this very beautiful, sweet, cozy cherry. Like the whole experience in the dry down is a very cozy, warm, almost like a comforting feeling with a touch of spice, so and a touch of sexiness. So for me, this is a fragrance for intimate occasion. It's warm, it's inviting, it's a very inviting smell. So to me, this is a fragrance that is more suitable for fall and winter, nighttime, intimate occasion, you know, this vibe. Now, I personally saw only 2 reviews of this fragrance, and both of them, I think, said that it reminded them most of L'Interdit Intense. And I have it here. Again, I tested them side by side, and I have to say, I don't get the similarities so much. To me, L'Interdit Rouge smells mostly like a L'Interdit Eau de Parfum. Yeah, so imagine L'Interdit Eau de Parfum and add a touch of spiciness and some warm woody undertone, and to my nose, a slight gourmand cherry note, and you will have L'Interdit Rouge. When it comes to L'Interdit Intense, which I also liked a lot last year and was, I think, also my best, or at least in my top 5 best releases of 2020, I don't see so much of similarities. Yes, I get the white floral, the warm touch, but to me, L'Interdit Intense is a standout from L'Interdit range. It's more warm, it's more dark. It's the sesame note here makes it really unique. And although there is the DNA of L'Interdit, but it's not very predominant. So to me, if you have L'Interdit Intense, you actually can get L'Interdit Rouge. But if you have L'Interdit Eau de Parfum, to me, you don't need both if you are looking for something more warmer for colder month. But yeah, if you ask me, I wouldn't buy both of them. I will just get L'Interdit Rouge and that's it, because it's my favorite one. So to sum up, L'Interdit Eau de Parfum is for me almost like a signature worthy fragrance. You can wear it all year round, anytime. It's quite versatile. While L'Eau de Toilette version, for me, it's a little bit more spring and summer, although you can also wear it all year round. And L'Interdit Rouge is for me fall in a bottle, while L'Interdit Intense is definitely a winter fragrance. So I guess they did a great job in like the color selection. So definitely this is very winter for me, and this is like fall. Yeah, this is to me the perfect fall fragrance. So recently we have a little bit of a colder weather here in northern Italy, although we are in August, but anyway, so I am already wearing it and loving it. Now, let's talk about performance. So performance-wise, if you know L'Interdit Eau de Parfum, L'Interdit Rouge has almost the same longevity, slightly better when it comes to longevity, but both of them on my skin performed almost the same. And when we compare it with L'Interdit Intense, definitely the Intense has a better performance, so a better longevity and better sillage. But don't get me wrong, this remained on my skin the whole day. I mean, longevity wise, A plus. A plus. Sillage, I would say it's between moderate and strong, leaning towards strong actually. So I am not an oversprayer, but I guess if I oversprayed this, I will have quite a strong sillage. But it remained on my skin the whole day. Of course, in the last, let's say, after 8-9 hours, it became really like a skin scent, but I continued to smell myself, and I'm not an oversprayer again, for 8+ hours. So definitely for me, longevity is amazing on this fragrance. So I absolutely love it. I'm so happy I have it in my collection, and I regret having only like a 30 ml. I should have definitely gone for a 100, and that says quite a lot. So overall, this is a beautiful, warm, cozy white floral with a touch of spiciness, very inviting, definitely suitable for a date night, for an intimate occasion during fall and winter. And I would say, if you like fragrances like Kenzo Flower Lilixia, you will definitely like this one. So that was it. I hope you liked this video, and I hope you found it helpful. And if you did, please give it a thumb up. Consider subscribing to my channel, and also hit the notification bell so you will get notified when I upload a new video. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you next time. Ciao.